it's my last time here. And this is really the last time I'm gonna see him. Currently in his room and I've packed all my bags. And now I'm gonna go. We'll meet again.
It was time for me to not miss my next train, heading to a new city.
Alright, Beijing, so long. And I'll see you in a while.
My host Alex already left for work, after realizing that I stayed with him 3 times in 3 months, not even knowing who he was prior and trusting to sleep at a stranger's house. It's truly amazing what connections you could end up with. And while my paid seat got taken by crowded passengers on the train because it was that crowded, I joined the standing passengers and discovered this cool trick. Yes, I highly don't recommend this at all, but please don't try this at home. But anyways, I guess it doesn't hurt to stand for 2 hours since we sit more than 4 hours a day, right?
Just made it to Tianjin, bruh.
It's also China's northern gateway of the world, connecting with Beijing and the ocean that we'll talk about later.
It's so beautiful when it's empty, you know?
But anyways, I almost took an hour to get to Junliang Station. I was waiting for my new host in Tianjin, who was going to host me for the next 2 days. And she was kind enough to show me the places that I really wanted to visit. But for the record, she asked me to call her Harry Potter as a nickname because I guess she's a Harry Potter fan. I mean, don't get me wrong, we still had a pleasant time.
Can eat some vegetables and fruit at night, you know, the dinner.
So, this is the room.
I was generally surprised I could still find hosts around this time because
Request me, I'm not at home.
other than that, we were about to visit everyone's #1 bucket list in Tianjin. But it made me a little sad seeing it in person at the same time. Is that even possible?
Of course. Holy. Okay. So I can't use my camera, unfortunately. I'm so disappointed. These books are not real.
Tianjin Binhai Library, one of the most futuristic libraries in the world that opened in 2017, aka the Eye of Binhai. It was so viral during opening as the entire atrium looks like a giant eye staring back at you, with empty shelves that ripple like waves of paper. But I had to remind myself that it's less about how many books are here and more about how a library can inspire you just by the way it makes you feel.
What are you looking for?
Even though I wasn't allowed to bring in my DSLR camera, I still got to take as many amazing shots, and despite its viral floor-to-ceiling design, the library has traditional reading rooms, meeting spaces, children's areas, and archives just like every other library. And to clarify why the upper rows of the library don't have real books, they are just printed panels to preserve the design aesthetic, and because you can't physically reach that high, like no sh-
Okay, I'm done with this library.
Nearby was a pop-up exhibition where we got to learn about the fine arts of traditional Chinese figures, contemporary sculpture, and experimental textures in Tianjin Binhai Museum's fine art space. It was surprising how there was hype in the classical works, showing how Chinese artists reinterpret history and mythology in bold, unexpected ways. After all that, we were heading towards the pier,
Pilot Free Trade Zone.
aka Ocean Melody Square, which is a seaside plaza and promenade, built as part of the cruise terminal development in the Binhai new area. Mainly my host took me here just to see one thing that was going to blow my mind.
Yeah, who's gonna climb over that like an idiot?
The drive was definitely worth it for this stack of endless concrete blocks, acting as sculptural wave breakers that almost look like modern art installations themselves. And suddenly it was night.
Oh, supplies.
They will buy something and to give you
like
family.
bulk buying.
I need a rent house and a rent car, everything is rent. But at home, everything I have, so I don't need.
Exactly. Everything is here.
And
Thanks.
also Tianjin is a big city.
So I'm just currently getting some local ingredients for dinner, and we're at the supermarket.
What I really learned from that conversation was that it didn't matter where you lived in China. As long as you were there, convenience mattered the most and you had access to almost everything. And I definitely learned this after seeing in almost 33% of China how convenient life was.
Oh, this one's important. And that one, yeah, just a little bit. Oh, this one. Ouch.
You just choose what you want. It's okay.
Okay.
鲜着点啊。你呢？
Yeah, I think that's enough.
But still, the question still begs, why do I still not want to move here away from home?
这也挺好吃，真挺好
Oh,
啊
the pork, okay.
啊，猪肉自家自家吃就行啊。
What the